When the Titan Lords fell, a new age of might came to Sedaria. An age defined by one simple decree. That whoever was the strongest in Sedaria, enough to slay its previous ruler, would hold dominion over the land. And so it was, for thousands of years. And so it is, yet today. Aloysius, the Mad King of Sedaria, now rules these lands. Over the last 10 years, he has spread his influence. Using cruel hobgoblins and gnolls as soldiers, the land of Sedaria quakes, torn apart by his frenzied greed for the power it holds within. For Sedaria is a lost land, a land of riches unclaimed, of legends untold, of power unseen. A beautiful, vast, and deadly land. It calls to the bold, to the clever, to the daring, to any who would dare its shores seeking adventure. It calls to Megan, the war-forged paladin. It calls to Nyx, the half-elf warlock. It calls to Nizip, the dragon-born rogue. It calls to Tig, the kobold bard. It calls to Zidane, the wood elf ranger. It calls to Trill, the Aarakocra druid. And to those it calls, Sedaria offers welcome. The wilds are not easy, and not kind, but they shall give a tale to remember. For this is the land of limitless adventure. This is the legend of the Wildlands.
Hello, and welcome back to D6 Tricks, Legends of the Wildlands, a show where it's a bunch of fun, happy adventures through a land inspired by Breath of the Wild, and nothing goes wrong because it's all fun and happy, and disaster can't occur at any time. Just like in Breath of the Wild, where it's totally impossible to just get owned within seconds. Anyway, hi. I am Alex, your lovely dungeon master, and with me, as always, is my lovely cast and crew of players. We have Atwas.
Maybe you guys get owned with seconds skill issue.
We have Juno.
So my very first thing I did in Breath of the Wild was check to see if there was fall damage by jumping off the starting cliff outside the Shrine of Resurrection. As it turns out, Breath of the Wild does indeed have fall damage.
Yeah.
I died. Within 5 minutes, I died.
Congratulations.
That's speed 90%.
We have Professor Moore.
Run through the game with as little armor as possible right up until the game insists you wear armor, otherwise you die.
We have Queen.
It's okay, guys. We can fix this with the power of friendship.
And we have Toonwolf.
I don't know what you all are talking about. Everything's fine.
For sharing purposes, my got owned within seconds in Breath of the Wild. I was playing the demo that they were sharing around conventions. Got jumped by a blue bokoblin.
Oh no!
I had yet to master the timing for dodging.
Those darn blue bokoblins.
It's okay. There's also a little bit of latency with the controller if you're not playing with if you're playing in docked mode on the TV.
Yeah. Like 20 people were playing in docked mode on the TV. It was the convention, so...
You don't have to try and make him feel better.
I know what I've been owned. Anyway, Anne, unfortunately, is busy tonight and will not be joining us. But, with the five of us here, a recap of last session. So, our heroes did some shopping around the Sea King's port, the port, obviously, town, towards the southeastern end of Sedaria at the edge of the jungle. And on their way, they acquired a solution to their holding a lot of things problems. A donkey. His name was Old Gus, and like all donkeys, He did not care for man or God and would not move for any man. He moves just fine occasionally for travel purposes, but that's just so far. They also met up with a strange Cicalia, who is an octopus folk, basically lower half of an octopus, upper half of a sea elf, who handed over her business card, the squirming end of a tentacle, and was referred to as a sea witch by an unfortunate shopkeeper who she cast Charm Person on. After resting and relaxing, our heroes headed north towards the shack that Sir Casmos said was of his companion, Sir Cadal. And they eventually got there. It was a pretty nice, well-kept shack. Had a very lovely garden out front, and Sir Cadal was very surprised to see his former partner in the King's army after 10 or so years' time. There was a tense and awkward conversation inside, and the group decided to let Casmus and Cadal have some time alone to talk together. Well, most of the group did. This group decided, I'm going to rob this house, because rogue things. Unfortunately, things all kind of went to shit shortly after Casmus was sent flying at the front door, and Cadal followed him, clad in full jet-black armor, made, it would seem, from Acherite, the cursed metal of Sedaria, from the plane of Acheron. A fight broke out, which was mostly trying to persuade the fight to stop happening, and Casmos was wounded while Cadal barely got a scratch on him. It was clear that Cadal had the group outmatched, so they persuaded him to just let them go and fled. And they fled for as far as they could, stopping when Casmos started coughing violently and looking at the wound in his chest, which was starting to be covered with necrosis and look much, much worse. And that is where we left our session.
Well. Okay, well, Nyx will look at this wound and just be like, oh, that spread fast.
Yeah, this is looking bad. I think I might have picked up a curse.
Oh, well, hey, don't worry, it's okay. Scarlet can heal you.
I'm better with diseases than curses, but I can see what I can do, she says, heading over, looking over. Those of you who are looking close, she has the mask on, but you can kind of see her eyes widen under it, and she's like, oh dear.
Prognosis?
Prognosis is this is bad. This is very bad. I can try and staunch the bleeding, but that's the best I can do. We're going to need stronger medicine than I have on me.
Do you know where to find such a medicine?
Anywhere with civilization, maybe? Somewhere that's not in the middle of the wilderness?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, let's keep moving. Put him in the back of the cart.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm just gonna have Scarlet roll some medicine. Oh, dear. She attempts to, wrap up the wound, but, the bandages burn as soon as they touch him.
Oh, no.
That's super bad.
That's very bad. I'm going to leave that for now, says Scarlet. Get him on the cart right now. We'll think of something.
Right, yeah.
Megan lifts up Casmos, puts him on the cart, and
closest places where we came from, I think. So
yeah.
As far as civilization goes, yep.
the
So back
port.
south?
Yeah, that would likely be south, unless you want to head towards unknown regions.
We cannot see those. We do not know where civilization is in those parts. Let's go back to where we came from.
Yeah, seeking sport.
Yeah.
We're not
All
getting
right.
lost with this problem.
So, Sir Casmos' curse means every hour he has to make a Constitution saving throw. If he fails, he gets a level of exhaustion.
Oh shit!
Oh boy.
Good
He
thing
dies if he
you'll
gets
have bardic
sick.
inspiration at least a number of those hours.
Yep.
At least 3 of those hours today.
Wow.
Or actually, no, it wears off in 10 minutes. Never mind. But still,
I'm sure he'll be fine.
it's something.
All right. So, you got to the hex that has Sir Cadal's hut in it in the middle of the afternoon, so you're going to be staying here for the rest of the evening, even though you're traveling south.
Oh.
He's not going to catch up to us, is he?
Yeah,
He did not seem to follow you from when you looked back after running for your life.
no, you know what he's doing? He's going the other way to the king.
Maybe.
So
probably.
we just don't run into hobgoblins and we'll be fine.
It'll be
Easy
okay.
as that.
Yeah, easy as that. You just don't go towards the hobgoblins. Surely, that'll be the easiest thing in the world.
Surely things just won't get randomly rolled. Do you taste metal?
Always.
While we're like moving, would Trill be able to keep a lookout to see if there's any like possibly like medicinal plants that might be able to help a little bit?
Sure, roll for nature check.
Oh my! What the? No! We're not starting the day like this.
That's so funny.
Oh, this is not doing good.
Oh my god!
Juicy. Oh, you love to see it.
Oh
And
no!
then the plants hate you for trying to pick them. The end. We're dead.
We're not in the jungle yet.
Yeah, no, you're not in the jungle yet. You're on the edge of it.
It's a super dandelion that's like evil.
Oh.
You start looking for chromatic mud, which is the one thing you can remember from your talk at the florist a couple days ago. Unfortunately, you're not technically on the coast, so it's nowhere to be found, and also it's not nighttime, so...
Mhm. This is fine.
Alright, an hour passes.
Bardic
Oh,
inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration. What does that add?
It adds a d6 at this point.
Cool.
Does anyone have guidance?
Doesn't work on saving throws, I don't believe.
Fuck.
You need resistance for saving throws.
Yeah,
Mother.
it is.
Gotta do this 72 times?
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna have to sleep.
Yeah, you need to sleep at some point.
All right. We should take turns watching him.
Well, I mean, if we go without a long rest, we all just gain a level of exhaustion, right?
Yeah.
Forced marches add to levels of exhaustion.
Okay. I'll try to look it up. By how much? If you have that?
Every hour you do a forced march, which is basically going without a long rest and continuing movement, is a chance for another level of exhaustion.
Again, we gotta do the 72 times, so.
Yeah.
Mm,
DC 10 plus 1 con save for each hour past 1 hour. I mean, we could try to do our best to push through to get a little closer, but... Sorry, how injured is everyone? I didn't get
I'm
touched.
fine.
personally.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Kadal didn't hit any of you except for Casmos.
Yeah.
Not even old Gus, who is far away.
Smart
Well,
man.
That was a very smart donkey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
We could also hitchhike, even though we have a donkey.
Stops, stands, out of character, looks around in the midst of the wilderness, holds out a thumb.
What's the worst that can happen? Hobgoblin army approaches.
Yeah, pick us up.
Oh, no.
It's fun. In character, though, Tyg is just like, yeah, let's stop and stabilize him.
Yeah.
Stabilize.
Yeah.
Heavy air quotes.
Another hour passes.
Oh.
Fucking another barter conspiration. I'll actually throw it out in chat, because kablam.
Yep.
You.
Whoa.
All right. He seems to be doing okay for right now.
Nyx is like shaking the charms on their staff, just like trying to bring about any good luck they can.
All right. You shake the charms, drastically hoping for good luck as I secretly roll a whole bunch of things. All right.
Maybe if I shake hard enough, the curse will go away.
Hopefully.
I think I might have traveled forward in time a day accidentally.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, the time travel works!
Don't worry about it anyway. Right? Eventually, dusk settles, and it's time to make camp.
Ooh.
It's time to make camp or do a forced march.
This is really scary, actually.
Yeah. Double check some exhaustion rules real fast. Alright. Exhaustion. 1 is disadvantage on ability checks. 2, speed is halved. 3 levels, disadvantage on attack and saves. 4, hit point maximum halved. 5, speed reduced to 0. 6 is death. You just die.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was 7.
Nope. 6.
On 5e, I
That's
guess.
unfortunate.
Well,
Well,
I guess let's not get to that point.
we need to rest for 8 hours, which I'm worried about.
But yeah.
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 Scarlet taps Zidane on the shoulder, whispers, You go ahead and watch over Casmos for right now. Zidane nods. Scarlet turns to the rest of you. A word, please. Somewhere away from camp.
Naturally.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. You head away from camp. Scarlet turns to you. I mentioned I am here on behalf of my guild, the Sun Scars, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the simplest version of explaining what we do is that we're healers. It's a bit more complex than that. We are dedicated to, essentially, eradicating pain and suffering. Whatever mercy we can grant, we will, if it's in our ability. I do not think we'll be able to make civilization before that wound goes beyond the scope of any of us to heal.
What do you recommend?
I recommend mercy.
Hmm.
No, we can't do that to him.
I should let you know I am asking you because I'm traveling with you and wish to be nice. Were it my decision alone, I would have done it already.
Well, if that is your professional medical opinion, and it seems the longer this lasts, the more difficult it will be for him to hold on, then, well, and Ty will look at all of you, and their gaze will rest on Nyx for a little bit, and just... You don't have to do anything. And, Ty will, like, accompany Sister Scarlet.
It is a very... Well, it's a difficult situation. But, you know,
Yeah.
seeing all of this, like, it's a lot of suffering. And if you really can't survive, or like the trek to civilization, like, if there's truly nothing that can be done, then would help to end the suffering.
What? No. Oh, come on. He wouldn't agree to that.
Nobody agrees to it. But it's so... Like, if you have any ideas that could be promising for his survival, then I'm all ears. But if we're holding on just to keep him suffering longer, then that's just cruel.
At some point, healing magic does not work anymore. The body just stops.
Could we not just ask him first?
I see no
Thanks.
reason not to.
I mean,
Do you want to ask him? Tyke says this in like a very genuine way.
mhm.
Me?
Well, I mean, in a matter of fact, do you want to be part of this decision at all? It seems to be causing you a good amount of pain. You do not have to be the one who asks.
I don't want to kill him. That's our friend.
You are not going to kill him, Nyx.
Is he not your guys' friend too?
He is, and that is the only reason this discussion is happening.
Well, please ask him at least, but don't do it if he says no. That's not fair.
Well, at that point, it will be his choice. And Tag like takes out the notebook and I'm here to record anything that he wants to say anyway. So
I
Okay,
agree
well-
wholeheartedly.
We'll ask him. That should be fine.
Next, do you want to be here when we ask him? Or would it
Yes.
be easier for you to go and gather supplies?
No. I want to at least know if he said yes that I heard it. But if he says yes, I don't want to be here for that.
That's understandable.
Queen, I have a question for you. I don't
Yeah.
want to like roll against people or anything because but like, is it just like a Nyx is distraught vibe, or like is it a Nyx doesn't trust us vibe?
It is a Nyx is really trying to hold Tiz in vibe.
Just wanted to check.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
No, I'm living there.
Yeah.
Megan doesn't really say much, but the lights on her body are just visibly dimmer. It's clear that this is a choice. This is not a choice. This is weighing very heavily on her. If we don't have to do it, then she doesn't want to. But if it's the only option, then it does make her mechanical heart heavy.
All right. Shall we? Tag like offers an elbow to Sister Scarlet.
All right. Sister Scarlet reaches down, grabs the elbow, heads back to camp. Zidane and Helena have been setting up camp, and it's looking all right so far. Casinos props himself up on the cart. He's been there the whole time. Doesn't really want to get down because not the most comfortable to move. Hello there. Was the discussion private in that you can't say what it was to me, or what news?
The discussion was private in as so much we're coming to more, not necessarily a quorum, but something similar. And Tag will go over and sort of crouch down on their haunches and just... Sarcasmos, we cannot do anything to help you. It is beyond our means. And anyone who could is still jerks head a long, long ways away.
Yes, I'm aware. That is why we're journeying that way, yes?
Our esteemed medical professional is quite sure that it is not possible to get there quickly enough.
I see. So you want the clean or the dirty way? So Scarlet asks. Wow, Gazmo says. Grim, but
Well,
I suppose not entirely without merit.
ultimately, the decision is yours.
We're not pressuring you.
Right.
It's whether or not you feel like you can last as well.
I will admit, I would like living, and I will admit the odds are slim. That said, I came here after 10 years of being thrown through time to defy the odds, didn't I?
This is true.
We can make it. We have to.
And that's your
Right.
choice. All
Yeah.
right.
Megan nods.
Yes.
Tag like takes his hand, squeezes it, stands up.
Thank you.
Let me know if there's anything we can do to make you more comfortable.
Could I get some water, please? I'd reach for my water skin, but it's in a very uncomfortable position right now.
Absolutely. Grab some water. For the boy.
Gives him the water.
Yeah.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Hydrated. Poor choice of words. Poor choice of words.
Yeah.
Megan leans in close.
I'm sorry, Megan, my hearing is a little bad right
We
now
will-
because of the curse.
She said, "We will do all we can."
Aw.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. My computer does not like the voice. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
repeat the dialogue in my regular voice.
It's all
That's
good.
okay.
All good. Yeah, modern problems call for modern solutions.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Also, Tag would like sort of like to pause and just like sort of kind of squat back down and just. I would be honored to record things you have to say, or would like to impart, just in case.
Must admit, I hadn't thought of a possible epitaph, but it would not be fair to leave you without one, so I hope you don't mind me making something up on the spot.
No, by all means, and listen, you are still rolling the dice, yes? That just means that we can always go through and give it a few editorial passes.
Mm-hmm. Right. To save a royal family, to avenge a king's fall, and to protect the land I love. This is, and has always been, my only desire.
Sort of like nods, and Tag's gonna set up their sort of I guess resting place near him, and you know, if there's anything else you want to pass along, or just say, I am an open ear with a notebook and a pen.
I'll wake you if anything comes to me.
Or wake me if you cannot sleep. I can help with that.
Much obliged. All right. It is watch time, so we're gonna need some people on 3 watches.
Okay. I would like to request a watch.
Okay.
I have 1 use of Bardic Inspiration left, so I will. I'll actually take the watch alongside Nyx.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take one as well, as usual.
Same.
Cool. All right, so everyone sets up their various tents and bedrolls and whatnot and heads into bed. It is time for first watch with Nyx and Tig.
Well, I've got +1 in perception.
I too have +1 in perception.
Excellent.
You should roll, but also, wouldn't it be really funny?
No, why would you say that?
Because it would be really funny. Because
Actually-
last time I said this, I got somebody to roll like 3 1s in a row.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
lord.
All
Well,
right.
let's hope that doesn't happen today.
There's the one.
There's
Easy.
the one! Let's go! Yay!
Oh, thank
Yay!
God.
Boom. There you go. Sometimes you have to shake your dice in your fist. That was me shaking it at the sky since people can't see my camera. But I'm informing you, Chad. You put your dice in your fist and you shake it at gods.
And you shake it so violently that heaven itself knows your wrath. All right. So, seems all quiet through your watch. No signs of hobgoblins marching through the area, which, that's a good sign. Not gonna
Thank
get caught by the Royal Army. I went ahead and added Bardic Inspiration to this first roll during the rest.
Awesome. That's the last one I can give today.
Cool.
This is scary.
72 times.
72 times. And that's another roll.
Mhm.
The sad thing is, he gets 8 chances at exhaustion for the cost of getting 1 level of exhaustion back.
Uh-huh.
What a
Whoa.
deal.
Wow! Incredible!
Whoa!
If you get lucky.
Okay. So, the end of your watch approaches, which is 1 more roll.
Cool.
And at the end of your watch, Casmos is not looking too good. The wound has spread and it's covering his entire chest right now.
Oh, shit!
Awesome.
Alright. Nyx will notice this. Go up. And just, watch him as he's, sleeping, suffering, whatever he's doing.
He is breathing with great effort in his sleep.
Jesus. So, they'll hold this staff, they'll, clink the charms, and then sort of notice the leaf again and just sort of fiddle with it a bit. And they just whisper, "Hey, I don't know if anyone can hear me or if anyone's out there, but if anyone's listening, can you just please help him? Just maybe a little bit, please?"
I did not take you for the godly type. Tig has been reclining, literally right by Casmos. When they said they were gonna be right there if they were needed, they meant it.
Oh, bless. Oh, well, I'm not really a worshipper. I know gods are out there.
Sit, please. Sort of pats the fucking blankets next to them.
Oh, okay. Sits.
Are you quite alright? It is a difficult situation.
I don't know. I mean, that just came as a bit of a shock.
This may be a presumptuous assumption, but it does not seem you are adjusted to or used to, rather, comfortable with the idea of violent ends, death, so on.
No, I mean, I know losses happened. You know, pets. That one goldfish we had. Some of the dogs. Not really a person though. Well, the people who died in my village, they grew old. They had a long life. That just happened way too soon.
It seems like you come from a very, and I do not in the least mean this in a bad way, a very charmed life. And that I believe is something that is good, but it means that there are lessons to be learned and injuries to learn in your heart, sort of like taps on their own chest.
I guess, it's a lucky life, if anything.
Sounds like it. I would be interested in hearing more sometime. But, all things considered, how are you feeling? How are you holding up?
I want him to be okay. I want all of you to be okay. Are you okay?
Tag sort of like waves her claw a little bit. It is no burden I cannot bear, little sibling. Sort of like pat, pat, pat.
Oh. Wow, I've never been called that. That's really nice.
Only child?
Yeah.
Well, sorry, not anymore, I suppose. Despite my, better instincts and all that. Sort of like wave a flippant claw, the rings clack together. Well, I am going to lie in uncomfortable repose, just in case. But, should anything happen and I am woken up, do you want to be woken up?
Yes, please, if that's okay.
It shall be done. Try to get some rest.
Thank you, Ty.
Of course, Nix.
Yeah, I'll do my best, and you too, when you can.
And Tig will stay awake long enough to just ask the next person on watch to wake them up if Casmos needs them.
All right. Next person on watch is Megan.
All right. Megan heeds this request, and then kind of goes into sentry mode. All right, which means it's time for me to make a perception check. All right, don't fail me now.
Nice.
Go.
Yeah, nice.
Let's go.
Yeah, you are on high alert through the night, making sure that nothing untoward happens, nothing gets in the camp that could, attack you or prove any more danger than you're in right now. You are fully ready for anything, basically.
Okay.
And I'm just doing some more rolls. All right. So, at around 2 in the morning, there is a loud gasp from the cart as Casmos wakes up and then starts, coughing violently.
Megan he hears this and immediately rushes to wake Tig.
Yeah, Tig wakes and will shoot a message to Nyx to wake them up, actually. But while they're doing that, they'll sort of like move over, like get up on their knees, sort of like wipe the bleariness out of their eyes, and well, I mean, is he lucid? What does he need help with?
I can't feel my legs, my arms. The only thing I feel is how slow my heart's beating.
What?
I don't think I'm going to make it to morning.
Oh, God, no! Don't say that! Hey! Hey, it's okay! Hey, we can make it!
Do you want to go to sleep, Sir Cosmos?
He slowly looks over at Nyx. You can make it. I hate to pressure you more than I already have, but to save the family, to avenge the fallen king, and protect the land I love, you and this band will have to do that now.
Nyx kind of like resigns themselves to this and takes Casmus's hand and just says, okay, we'll do it, we'll carry out your wishes, Casmus.
Megan walks up, looks him directly in the eyes, and her lights are dim once more. She knows that the end is coming, but she asks where they must go next.
The princess. Find her. I don't know where she might have gone, but somewhere. I know she must still be alive somewhere.
Megan nods. He says that we will find her.
Thank you all for being friends and comrades. I think I would like to go to sleep now.
Tank sort of does like a nod and just instead of going for the loot, they sort of like hum this like deep, like resonating note, and they use that instead to cast sleep.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, Sir Casmos' breathing slows down, and he closes his eyes and lies back in the cart.
Oh, Nyx just never lets go of his hand.
His hand slips from yours.
Megan's head turns slowly. She says that they should let everyone know in the morning what happened and what the game plan is. Well, not in those words exactly, but what the plan, what to do next to find the princess, to honor his wishes.
Yeah, not of assent, and at this point, Tag really needs to go to the fuck to sleep to get a long rest. So they will,
Yep.
Yeah.
they will sort of stand up, go farther away, and hit that proverbial hay.
Megan takes one last look at Casmos, bumps her chest in a proverbial sense of of loyalty to this cause that she and the rest of the band have inherited from the late Sir Casmos, and she returns to sentry mode.
Megan?
She unreturns to sentry mode briefly.
Megan, can I have a hug?
Megan pauses for a moment. Her eyes dim briefly, and then she kneels opens her arms out widely because she's a big old robot. She's like way taller than this kid, and her fingers kind of like like the motors in her fingers kind of like motion for Nyx to come in.
Nyx will hug, and so as not to wake anyone else up, just cries quietly.
Megan slowly, like mechanically, kind of like pats Nyx on the back. But even though her body is made of cold armor, and cold armor, wooden tendons, all of the mechanical parts, Nyx could feel a little bit of humanity in there. Feel that comfort, as much comfort as a war machine could give.
Thanks. I needed that. I'm sorry.
Megan lets off a small hiss of steam. Who is for him?
For him.
Megan offers to let Nyx stay by her side while she finishes her watch.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
And
They'll just lean
she goes back into
against
sentry
Megan,
mode.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, wow.
The rest of the watch passes quietly as I go change the music. Because
very jovial music for that.
there we go.
There we are.
And last watch is Nizip's.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's the other one.
There it is.
Oh, it was waiting.
Hilarious that
This doesn't even know it's the dead body.
Yeah, something seems off. You can't quite put your claw on. There's something different about Gab right now. Oh well.
We'll tell you in the morning.
So Nizip doesn't notice he's dead yet.
No.
Yeah, so that means they're gonna go ahead and do what I was contemplating if he still survived till my watch.
oh, Saber right now.
Nizip goes near the cart and, in order to not wake anyone up, projects. At least they think they're projecting into his mind. It's not going anywhere right now, but I'm sorry that you won't be able to make the journey yourself. We will make sure that your memory is not forgotten. And if you decide you cannot muster the strength, you won't have to go out in pain. And then they'd go back to the rest of their watch.
All right.
One thought to keep in mind.
So the rest of the watch passes, and dawn comes. Scarlet and Zidane and Helena, and I'm assuming almost everyone else, except for one notable person, wake up.
Megan decides to get it out of the way. She declares that Sir Casmos has passed. Should probably click the long rest button.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be useful.
That would help.
Okay, so like, because my armor's like, this is the question I've been meaning to ask, but because my armor's integrated because I'm a Warforged, do I have to like take it off during a long rest or not?
No.
Okay, so
Just say that you did take off the armor because it won't differentiate that you're a Warforged.
okay, cool. And then no need for food or drinks, so I'm just gonna click on that. Cool.
All right. But yeah, with a long rest done, Megan, you've let the cat out of the bag. He passed in the night.
Wait. What do you mean? He already passed?
Megan says it. Megan says it the blunt way. He's dead.
Mm-hmm. But... Oh. I see.
And then she realizes his final words and the mission to retrieve the princess to the rest of the party. She seems like she's very machine-like, very machine-like announcement about it, but her eyes are like visibly dimmed. It's just the way that she talks. She's a machine.
Yeah. Of course.
No, I understand. Trill just looks solemn. And it's like, well, at least he's not suffering anymore.
Megan nods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scarlet also nods.
Do we have anything to like dig a grave for him?
Helena says, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't want to carry this guy in a donkey cart. We should at least bury him.
Yeah, at least send him off respectfully.
Donkey cart's no hearse.
No, I don't think old Gus wants that either.
Yeah.
I ain't carrying his dead body.
Well, does anyone have a spell or, a shovel or anything like that? No.
Just kind of like pat around him, just like, unfortunately, I do not either.
I think we gotta use our hands.
Or alternatively, like if there are enough stones around, we could make a cairn. Which would beg the question: are there enough like loose stones that we could make a cairn instead of a hole, having to do a hole?
Yeah.
In the eastern region, yeah, it's pretty hilly, so there are like lots of loose like rocks and pebbles and whatnot.
All right.
That'll probably be a little easier.
Big robot who could probably carry loose stones goes to grab some loose stones.
Mm-hmm. Trill carries whatever he can carry, as not a giant robot.
All right. You spend some time gathering stones for a burial cairn for Casimos. I'm going to say like 15 minutes or so to make sure that you scour the area and get good ones and not just, whatever crap was lying around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. The stones are gathered.
So quick, do we have to roll to see if we bury him good or?
Yeah.
I need to Google cairn burial practices because, admittedly, I'm not super familiar.
I think that's the right term.
Yeah. Like, it's a stack of stones used as a marker or a burial mound. You just, just put a bunch of them on top of them.
Okay.
Make sure the wild animals don't get to them, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or at least
We
make
don't
it
need
harder.
I think it would be good if an animal ate this corpse. I don't know if the curse transfers that way if they ingest it.
Let's not find out.
Let's not
Yeah,
find out.
ooh, now that you say it like that.
Also, we gotta probably make sure that he doesn't We know that zombies exist in this world, so like, you know.
Mhm. A grim way to
I
think
don't
about it,
see
but
it.
yes.
I don't see any necromancers among us, as far as I'm aware of.
Among us, probably not. But-
around this region, especially near where the guy with the evil armor was. I don't trust like that.
Yeah.
Let's make this cairn pretty darn good.
I'm not big into raising the dead, says Scarlet.
Yeah.
Nobody was accusing anybody, but
Listen, I don't like people in suffering, and that's what raising the dead does anyway. Continues to help drop stones. Alright.
I would like to have a philosophical discussion with you later. But
Animate dead, animate dead, whatever.
Oh no, not about that. Later, rain check. Yeah, I guess once the cairn is built, Tig will they won't like say anything, but they will like go forth and they will play like a short melody of notes just to sort of like magically seal the moment. It's no spell or anything like that, but they still like twine the magic into the music, and yeah.
Megan accompanies with a small funeral beat, or what she assumes to be a funeral beat.
I love her. It's very good.
Yeah.
She's trying her best.
Yeah. Trill doesn't play anything, but will pluck one of his feathers and tuck it between some of the stones.
Oh.
And seeing that Nizip is going to take one of their swords and do the same with it.
Nix will pluck the leaf again and leave it there.
Scarlet gets out some mud and draws like an insignia on the circle of stones. I need to go look up what the Sunscars logo is real fast.
Oh, whoa.
It's so weird when you call it like a logo.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels so corporate for the setting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sigil, mark, no.
Sigil.
Logo. We
Logo.
workshopped this shit.
Yeah. It's basically... It looks like a four-pointed star with an X across it encircled in like a little triangular flower shape. I'll drag it into in-call so you can see.
Thank you.
Ah,
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Oh. Logo.
Logo.
He's sleeping. Oh no.
Alright. So, with all that done, which way are you going?
Okay, I have no idea where the princess is, so we gotta keep exploring.
All
I
we
don't think any
know,
of us do.
we
Yeah.
know is her name is Princess Song, and she might
Yes.
be alive.
Well, we can probably hit the towers to get more of the map.
True.
Yeah.
Not a bad
We'll go for the-
idea.
Yeah.
We go for the jungle tower.
Personally, I am of the vote of heading to the jungle tower, but also so that we could maybe let some of the steam off against some of those black powder goblins.
Goblins
Oh
with
yeah, we gotta
guns.
take care of those guys too, right? Goblins with
Yes.
guns.
Gunblins, if you will.
Gunblins.
The gunblins, yes.
But gunblins.
Rumblings.
Alright. So, northeast it is then. Alright. You start the journey, and it gets around noontime when you start getting into jungle territory. You see... Well, first you feel, again, the humidity and the oppressive heat that comes with it being a jungle. Sweat, once again, drips down most of you. Yeah, most, because... Megan, you're a robot. You don't sweat.
I don't sweat.
Yeah.
I have cooling vents.
You have cooling vents. They're working overtime, but You aren't sweating.
Yes,
Yeah.
I don't have sweat glands.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure Trill doesn't sweat either.
Yeah, I feel like only 2 members of the party are sweating, actually.
We can discuss
Boy,
biology later.
Boy, howdy,
Raise
it's
your hand if you have
open.
pores.
Either way, it's very hot and uncomfortable, and it involves pushing through a lot of foliage. And, like, close to noontime, as you continue heading through the jungle, you can see, like, someone left a lean-to and a snare trap along the jungle trail.
These aren't supposed to be here.
Ah, somebody's living here.
Yeah.
We're camping out, as that is. Do we mess with it or not?
If we mess with it, it might alert whoever's around to our presence, if they don't already know we're here.
That is a good question. They might already know you're here.
Is it possible to, like, maybe, like, stop and listen to see if, like, Trill hears anybody or, like, sees anyone through, like, the foliage?
Yeah, absolutely. Make a perception check.
Beep, boop.
Whoa!
Oh, nice!
Perfect. Well, that makes up for the 3 nat ones.
All right.
Sees all.
So, ground level, there's just, like, the man-made equipment that's out along the trail path. Trill, you're a bird, so you know looking up often helps.
Yeah.
So you do so, and camouflaged pretty well among the green leaves, actually, there is a humanoid figure in a dark green cloak, hood pulled up, and the hood has, like, cat-like protrusions up at the top of it. They appear to be armed with a bow and arrow, not pointing it at you, not holding it in their hands, but, like, strapped to their back, there is a bow and quiver, with a cloth mask pulled over their face, and they are looking down at you. So they have definitely noticed you're going through the jungle.
Yeah. So I just, like, I kind of, like, gesture at everyone, just, like, stop. It's like, I kind of, like, I see them, but I don't make it, like, super obvious that I see them. But, like, I turn and is like, yeah, there's definitely somebody in the trees that's, like, looking down at us. They're just watching for now. They do have a bow, but they don't have it drawn. If you want, we could either address them, or I don't know, see if we can just go on our way.
Well, I mean, Zidane has a bow and they don't have it drawn, but, you know, we don't attack them, so yeah, we could talk to them.
Megan kind of, like, waves in the general direction that Trill was pointing, like, friendlily, as friendly as she could possibly be.
Hi, hello, howdy.
The figure in the trees, like, leans forward a little, tilts their head to the side, waves back.
Okay, so they're not hostile.
Oh, good. Lovely. Trill kind of, like, looks up at them, like, kind of, like, surrenders his hands up and be like, excuse me, don't mind us, we're just passing through. We don't mean to disturb your operation here, but yeah.
Hoped as much. You did look that unique combination of lost and with a sense of direction, if that makes any sense to you.
You know, funny enough, it does.
Yeah. You'll forgive my curiosity and my vantage point. I don't see many groups of such unique composition come through these parts.
Ah, yeah. We're just kind of we're exploring the land. I'm keeping a note of the environment. If you have any like information about like the foliage around here and any sort of like goings on that might be harmful to the area, I'd like to know that personally, because I would absolutely love to help. But yeah, we do look a little odd, don't we?
You do, yes. And you happen to be very lucky. I do offer my services as a guide in and around Sedaria to people who I think are deserving, yes.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
Oh, wow.
So, is
Oh.
this how you do your guide work, or are you also, I don't know, hunting, doing guard things?
Well, I'm obviously between guide work as it is. I don't really, go looking for guide work, if that makes sense. Most of the time I spend out here in the wilderness, fending for myself, keeping an eye on myself and my own affairs, helping out those who are in need and making sure those who are not in need and are causing problems stop causing problems.
Well,
That is, I suppose, why people have taken to calling me the Lady of the Wilds.
That's your name?
Well, no, my name's Belspira, but people call me the Lady of the Wilds, and I don't often use it, so...
Oh.
fair enough.
Hold on,
My name's Trill.
yeah,
What's going
yeah.
on?
Hold on, nice to meet... Well, if we're going to have this conversation, I might as well do it without you craning your necks up one moment. She leaps down from the treetops with practiced ease, lands in front of you, stands up and adjusts her cloak. There we are. Now, sorry, you were saying Trill, your name was, yes?
Yes, Trill. Trill correct. Oh my god.
Shut up.
Okay, so I know this was made probably like long before for anything long ago, but she kind of reminds me of the Pokemon Ogerpon.
Oh my god.
This was made before Ogerpon, yeah.
This was made before Ogerpon was revealed. So. Or well, at least Ogerpon's face. Like it's
Yeah.
the colors.
Yeah. No, I get you. No. Out of character. Heckin' cute.
I
Oh,
recognize
yeah.
this- I
I love her
recognize this
already.
Steelized from anywhere.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know I don't have much to offer for your services, but we probably would definitely benefit from any guide help.
I mostly take whatever share of treasure people who adventure with me happen to find, mostly because I don't really spend all that much coinage out in the wilderness. But, any items they come across, those could be useful, potions and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, those terms sound good to me. I just kind of look at the rest of the group and it's just I don't want to speak for everybody here, but I'm fine with that.
Megan kind of addresses the fact that we've just lost we just lost one of our guides.
Yeah.
Yeah, Belspira listens, nods as you tell that story. Then you are certainly deserving. Now then, like I mentioned, I am the Lady of the Wilds. I don't really go into places of civilization, but that doesn't mean I don't know where they are. So, I offer you one of two paths to get out of the wilderness. One, I take you up north to the mechanical city of Amayath. They have all sorts of wonders with mechanite there and we'll figure out anywhere you want to go. There are very smart people there. The
Megan
other,
perks up at the sorry.
yeah,
Megan perks up at the mention of this.
the other, we head westward towards the inner wildlands of Sedaria. I spend a lot of time there. There are people there I would trust with my life, who could direct you, in turn, anywhere you are looking for or need to go.
What were those names again? Sorry.
Amayath and the Wildlands. Let me spell them out.
Could it be the Legend of the Wildlands?
Roll credits.
It's
Thank you.
Excellent.
Well, I mean, our initial plan was to hit the tower, but Tag sort of like looks up at Megan. A mechanical city sounds fascinating, no?
Megan nods. She is curious.
Yeah. Belspira also nods as you tell heading for the tower. The northeastern one, yes? The obelisk of the snake?
Yes.
Ah.
Tyke says, not knowing that they have names at all.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, that one!
But it sounds like it's in the general direction we're going, so...
It would be a detour. And it would be a little bit dangerous. But if you are certain I could get you there, I need you all to be very, very aware. It is, again, dangerous there.
Oh.
Obelisk of the Snake is in Yuan Ti territory.
Oh.
Guns.
Fun.
No. The goblins with guns are called goblins. The Yuan Ti
Yeah.
are snake people.
In your professional guide opinion, do you think we should train up a little bit first before we go?
Maybe just a little bit, yes.
Okay. In
Yeah.
which case, I don't mind taking the detour to the city.
The detour would be to the tower and then the city, actually.
Oh yeah. Either way, the detour
Really?
that will get us stronger
I mean-
first.
Right. I
mean, at that
don't see
point-
the tower leaving anytime soon.
Because the tower is a detour, like at either case, we're just going straight to the city.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
let me put it this way: if we were that outmatched against Kadal, I think we need to get stronger in general.
But
Would you care to hear my advice?
Yes, please.
By all means.
It is feasible that you would be able to handle the obelisk of the snake. As you are, I would not go any further into the jungle.
Mm-mm. Okay.
Well, it seems that people are a little in confidence, so it would be at least good to get to the city.
yeah, I mean, we are still
Yes.
still a little rattled, so
Yeah.
Right, some beds, hot meals would probably do everyone.
Yeah. What's the saying?
Some goods.
Knock back a few drinks.
Yes,
Crack a
What,
cold
don't
one
drink?
open. I've heard that one too.
with the fellows, yes.
Right. Towards the city we go, then.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Sounds like a plan.
Do you prefer Belspira or Lady or what?
I'll answer to either.
Okay. Nice.
All right.
Okay.
You are now joined by Belspira, the Lady of the Woods. She is a guide companion, which means she specializes in navigation and knowledge of the overworld of Sedaria.
Okay,
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, would anyone like to have the reins over Belspira in combat situations?
I'd be down too.
Cool. All right. In that case, I'm gonna unlock her sheet and pachoo. She's in the sidekicks folder.
Ooh, so
Huzzah.
is this
What
a
can
tiefling?
You notice under the mask and the hood, the bright red skin that is common among tieflings.
Yeah. Neko tiefling.
You know, like Nya.
Like, yeah.
Like, yeah. I like the little bow in her hair. It's really cute.
All right. So, just need to do one more roll real quick.
Another tiefling to get attached to before they die. Oh no.
Just this endless stream of tieflings that comes in and dies in front of you.
Sounds like a
what the
you
tieflings
problem.
All right. So you head northwards towards the city of Amayath, as indicated at the very least by Belspira. And you continue through. She's really knowledgeable about paths through the woods. She ducks away from trails at certain points and often mentions, "Not this one. That one's patrolled." And you don't run into any patrols of snake people or hobgoblins, so it seems like she knows what she's talking about.
Some.
Hell yeah.
That's a plus.
And in fact, the trek through the edge of the jungle passes pretty quickly as you head northwards back into more hilly terrain and stop to make camp.
Nice.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's not the same.
Great. Well, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so forgive me if I just crawls into the fucking tent and passes out.
Immediately just passes out.
We're just
You rest up.
Well,
Understandable.
all right. Who's joining me? Who's that? Robot doesn't need the rest. Robot just needs to stand there for a bit.
I'm always fine with picking up the last watch.
I don't think Trill's done a watch yet, so I'm down to
Yeah,
do
go for
a
it.
watch.
All right. Let's mix it up a little.
Yeah.
All
you
right.
see with your eagle eyes.
Yeah,
Right.
we're going from bird watching. I've heard of bird watching, but now we got a bird watching.
Alrighty.
Who's go-
So, Megan, I think you spoke up first, so
All
I'm cutting
let's
this first.
go. Roll 'em.
All
Okay,
right.
not too shabby.
15. Yeah, that's real good. Consider good is 10 and great is 15 in most results. So, 17 perception. You are on full alert. Still kind of on high alert after, Sarcasmos and making sure the camp's protected so you don't lose anyone again. You appear to have found a pretty secluded, cave to make camp in. So, you are pretty sure you're safe for your watch.
All right. Megan just kind of looks out the entrance of the cave. There's only one entrance. So anybody that's coming in is gonna be seen.
Yep. All right. So second watch, I believe, is Nizip.
I said I'd take up last.
Cool. In that case, second watch is Trill. All right. You also watch the only entrance and exit to the cave. You also take a look back to make sure, hey, there's no one else living in this cave, is there? The answer is no. You're good.
Cool.
Gotta watch out for the mega bear.
Right.
See, you joke, but
What?
Mega bear with a gun.
the gun. Make a bear with 2 guns.
Let's fucking go now. That's an encounter, baby.
No, Mega Bear with 4 guns, 1 for each limb.
Oh, watch
Does
that.
it just walk around on the guns using
It just tumbles. It just goes.
Yeah, it just combat rolls all around, firing.
Yeah.
This has too many iframes. Fuck.
Man, who taught Mr. Grizz how to use the dualies?
Dual wield dualies.
Yeah.
All right. So, Last watch. This time for sure it's Nizib. Damn, yeah. You're doing great.
We are on high alert today. Wow.
We watching.
Yeah, the dice gods were really sorry for this morning.
They should be.
I should be.
All right. So, you don't see anything dangerous or of particular note or confusion on your watch.
Neat.
All right. Dawn rises, and everyone gets up and starts packing up their stuff for the march. Bellspear clears her throat. Before we head out, Amaya is not far, but I could not help but notice the state of some of your coin purses.
Uh-huh.
I did not steal anything. I did not steal anything.
Always... No. I'm saying the state of our coin purses is always on my mind as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have suggestions, I take it.
Yes, if you want some spending money in the city. It would be a day's detour from Amayath, and mostly on the way there. But I know a place that, in theory, would have some valuables that we could sell in the city and acquire actual goods and services there.
Like treasure hunting?
Essentially, yes. Helma's like, I would like to get paid.
Lead the way. I'm kind of itching for a fight, actually.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
only fair.
All right, we're poor as crap. Let's fix that.
All right.
Do you have Goodberry?
Man,
Whatever
You got good
happened to
buried,
a-
yes.
we got good
What-
buried.
Whatever happened to a good hug?
Capitalism. That's what happened.
Capitalism. All right.
The H in Hamascus stands for hug.
So, you veer off of the northern path and start heading northwest instead.
Okay.
All right. Noon passes, and I rolled on the random encounter table. Let's find out what this does.
We...
No.
No,
Yes.
Oh, no.
Watch it be like a mega bear or something.
For trips and falls.
It's
All right.
Mega
We
Bears.
jinxed it into existence.
In the distance, you hear a loud roar, like the roar of a bear.
Hey,
Yes!
Who could have foreseen?
The time has come.
It's the mega bear.
It's
Preparing
the
their whole
Mega
life for
Bear! The Mega Bear is real! All
I
right.
cannot believe I willed the mega bear into existence. I am so sorry, guys.
So you hear the roaring of a bear, and in that same direction, like the yelling and shouting of several humanoid voices.
You know, but
Do they belong to any of the goblin/hobgoblin family?
You don't recognize any goblin noises.
is it? Do we recognize any words at all, or is it just screaming?
Perception check, please.
Okay. 12.
12. It's a lot of words in common. Mostly, stuff like game. One. This is a mega bear for sure.
Oh, they're hunting.
They're poaching the mega bear. Now I feel sympathetic for the bear.
Let's get him.
Oh, bet first.
All right. Just let me gather up some tokens real quick if you're after fighting people who would fight the bear.
The bear.
The bear.
The bear.
All right.
You gotta go stop the bear.
You head in that direction. There is a group of bandits there with like nets and crossbows firing towards the bear to try and slow it down, and then like grapple it and hold it down, all like yelling and cheering on each other, trying to take said bear.
And they haven't noticed us.
I haven't noticed you yet. They are very busy bear fighting.
All right, we can either do a dramatic showdown or take them by surprise.
The strategic thing would be to take them while they're distracted with the mega bear.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. Don't
Why are
mind
we
me,
helping
just
the
doing
bear?
some setup.
Could someone elucidate me? Why are we helping the bear?
I'm helping the bear
Turns
because
towards
bears
Trill.
are a keystone species, and they shouldn't be hunted like this.
Yeah. Why are we helping the bear? Looks at Druid and Ranger.
Looks
Yeah,
at Druid and Ranger.
Hey,
Druid said
first
so.
off, it's worth an ask, and
Yeah, no.
second off, the only answer Ty could respect came out of Troll's mouth right there. So, all right then. I guess bears don't have lots of money on them anyway.
All right. So, you all head up for the element of surprise on these bandits who are attacking the bear.
Oh, never gets old.
Does the bear get a token?
I can get the bear token. Hang on.
Yay! Ooh, there's like a cult leader here. That's cool.
I might have accidentally doomed the bear.
You might have accidentally doomed the bear. Oh no, the bear's a target now. Who is target? OMG, bear is target. Who can this be? Oh no, the compendium library is loading very slowly.
Oh no.
There are just so many of them.
You just add one more token and it just causes them to do the token shuffle again.
I think we managed to turn off the. Oh my god, that's just a bear.
What is the regular bear?
It's a
Bear! It's a bear! I did it! The regular ass bear! Alright.
I'm not complaining that the bear's not encased in a circle. I'm just saying that's a bear.
Holy crap, bears!
Bears.
Well, it's not showing up on the GM screen, even though it's showing up on your screen, which is really dumb.
That is weird. Anyways.
Ghost bear.
But we will fix that during the break as you all approach and prepare to fight some bandits. You've taken them by surprise. I'll go ahead and roll that automatically to double check. Yeah, actually, hold on. Let me roll to see if the bandits are surprised. They are surprised because they were distracted by bear. So you've got basically a free round against them after the break. We'll see you all in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Let's pulverize some poachers.
Welcome back to the thing I heard the brain part of. Welcome back to Legends of the Wildlands. We're gonna fight for our right to fight and save bears.
As you do.
Bears. All right. So, initiative has been rolled. Let's friggin' go! All right. It is a surprise round, so the bandits are taken by surprise. They cannot move or act on this turn.
Okay, let's. I want to push it. I want to push that talk right now so that nobody hears my celery crunching while they're doing. So like, if I go for like a minute without if I'm like doing something and I go for like a minute with silence, like somebody please poke me.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. Which one do I want to attack first? Like I got like first pick on who to bull rush right now. All right. It's we'll get the most advantage. Well, if we take out like these three, like right here, like take out these three guys, like that'll,
True. And I mean, like, tactically speaking, if like things have to move out of your area of influence, you can make attacks on them too. So
Okay. So, because I'm thinking of going to attack this guy in the middle.
oh fuck yeah.
Go for it.
All right. First, we're gonna target, and then we're gonna charge.
Yeah.
First attack is also the ruler. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
We need to get you a mouse with a side button. That's the real juice of the push to talk button is just a fucking mouse side button.
Okay, so here's the funny thing. My mouse actually broke its battery cover.
Oops.
Because I dropped it.
No.
So now it's being held. Now it's being held together by a piece of Scotch tape. So yeah, maybe it's time for a new mouse with a side button. Anyways, actually, this one does have side buttons, but for this turn, I'll take care of that. But first, it's
All right.
bull rushing time.
It's bull rushing time. Let's go. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I don't know why you have disadvantage, but that still hit with a mighty swing and a you just carve right through the bandit. That is almost all of his health, so I'm gonna make a system shock saving throw. Yeah, no, this guy's dead.
I died.
Yeah. You just clean through him with the sword almost as big as he is. He is gone.
Oh my god, that's... We have no idea what just happened.
The other bandits go, oh fuck! It got Jerry!
Like its eyes flash red, and she goes like, and she turns around, like steam hissing from her vents, like they're next.
All right. The bandits are taken by surprise. So you're gonna hear a lot of this sound. Hi.
Don't mind if I yabba dabba do. All right. Let me. Yes, I know it's my turn. Yes, thank you. Okay. Do a little bit of figuring, a little bit of measuring. Yeah, I'm gonna back up a few feet.
Oh, bye.
Make sure things are still within range. I am going to target you, please, my good friend, my good fine fellow. Mindsliver. These are some smart-ass bandits.
Damn, this one's smart. That one's got a PhD.
Damn, bitch. Okay. I don't want to use my bonus. Well, do I want to use my bonus? Yeah, fuck it. Megan will get targeted and will get my Bardic Inspiration. So you get a d6 on ability, attack, or saves.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right, Nizip.
Okie day. Oh, wait, let me... So I want to... I'm probably just going to breathe on some fools, because...
They're all clumped up. It's a buffet just
Yep.
for you.
Let's go.
You're about to bring the barbecue.
Oh,
Okay, we will just see if this works.
That's nice. Oh, I see what you're doing.
bring in the thunder.
Or I could position myself to hit literally none of them.
Whoops. Tones are a fabulous thing.
Yeah.
If I can get just your fucking pinky toe in that shit, it's over.
No, because then that... what did that do? I move there instead? I hope so.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's stretch this out. 'Cause-
That should get it, yeah.
Now we use the ability and huzzah!
Oh.
All that.
Oh,
Oh.
how do I feel 33 damage?
Why are you unconscious?
Just chokes as you're doing it.
What just happened?
You ever swallow thunder?
Ew. Why did I kill myself?
Why did you kill yourself?
I love how it just said minus dead.
Minus dead.
Minus dead.
Minus. You thundered so hard that you just like died on the spot.
Dies so funny.
Dies on the spot. Breathes thunder, dies, refuses to elaborate.
Well,
I like
there we
to play
go.
There you go. You breathe a mighty
There you go.
Cool.
Hell
Trill.
Yeah. I'm gonna move. 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 That's a ruler. Why is that stuck like that? Why is it stuck like that? Anyway.
Are you in ruler mode?
No, I do not have the ruler.
That's
selected.
dumb.
I have select tokens.
You can have your arrow
selected.
keys, I think.
Arrow keys are not doing anything.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm gonna target that pool regardless, and I'm gonna do a little thorn whippy.
You hit that whip.
I
Yeah.
hit that whip.
Do that, Nene.
Thank you. I didn't want to say it, but thank you. Ooh,
Alright.
23. Fuck yeah.
Nice. With this like long thorny whip wraps out from you, wraps around the bandit's chest, and pulls him closer.
Oh yeah, get 'em, boys!
Rattle him eyes! All right. That your turn?
Let me see. I think so. Yeah.
Cool. Nix.
Cool. All right. Megan, how good's your dex?
All right, my dex is 15.
Oh, that's all right. Okay, I'm gonna.
Damn, girl got dex.
Yeah, that's really good. All right, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire. It will catch Megan where I'm hitting it, but it will also catch everybody else, which is quite nice.
Mm.
You don't want to do that anywhere else because the dice have not been very nice today.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a very small 20-foot cube. I thought it would be bigger. Anyway.
Yeah. No, you were thinking 20 feet from the center. It's 20 feet per side.
20.
Okay, I'm gonna put it where it will hit the most people, which... Actually, no. I'll put it here. No, I won't, because that won't catch him. I will put it here.
Awesome.
Nice.
Now I don't have
That's
to
a good
worry about
spot.
it.
Yeah.
Nice. So,
Which is also good because, oof, add-on attacks against you would suck.
so all of the bandits except for the third from the top rather, are now glowing with fairy fire.
Fabulous.
All right, Helena.
All right, Helena, upon seeing this, is just gonna charge right in. Whee! She doesn't shout wee.
Wee.
I've lost my ability to wee a long time ago.
What?
But free advantage, though.
But free advantage, though.
Feels
Right.
fucking good.
What do you mean disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
That's not right.
That's not correct.
I had
Well,
nothing
the individual
set.
rolls were a 7 and a 4. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh god.
All right, 7 and a 4. So 7.
7 would have been 7, 8. Yeah, 7 plus 4.
11.
7 would have missed.
Rip.
God. Helena,
Wow.
you're useless.
Damn! I told you, I lost my ability to celebrate years ago.
Incredible.
Oh, that's what you meant. That's good. I say this completely out of character because I
Yes.
wasn't doing the accent.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm Zidane now.
Yeah.
Zidane is going to get out the longbow and fire at this poor bastard in the back.
Nice.
Tactical nuke Zidane. Oof.
It was with advantage though, so hang on. Let me try that again. So that's another almost dead hit that he needs to roll a con save for. Incredibly, that bandit is still alive after being shot in the neck with an arrow. And Zidane,
but he's alive.
And Zidane is gonna back up a little so that he's not an easier target. Belspira!
Okay, let's see if I can use Belspira's abilities to their fullest extent.
Pot of greed.
Oh.
There, and we'll use their wind cutter bow.
Oh, fancy.
To continue to fuck up those two guys right there. Or not, because it rolled with
Why are
disadvantage.
you rolling disadvantage?
Why?
Oh,
yeah, that's weird.
Sorry, guys. I made them a bit too bright.
Alright.
Turn it down. Turn it down. Hit
So-
the door switch.
11 was the higher die.
11 was the higher die? Yeah, 11 plus 4 would definitely hit.
What were the shortcuts for forcing advantage / disadvantage?
I'm
again?
looking it up right now.
Was it
Yeah.
control and shift? Was it control for advantage and shift for disadvantage, or all for disadvantage?
I'm looking it up.
Alright. Either way, with the 6, Belspira pulls an arrow, lets it loose. It explodes into this gust of razor-sharp wind that slices across both of those bandits, dealing 6 damage to both. They will need to make con saving throws. So, that was the bottom one. This is the top one. The top one is fine, but on 1 health. The bottom one just, heals over and is gone.
Look at in call. Shift clicks normal, control click disadd, alt click advantage.
All right, thank you.
Oh, look. Okay.
Cool.
Try
Okay,
that
sweet.
out.
Let's get a pin on that.
Cool. Gonna put a pin on that, and then I'm Scarlet now. We can discuss who else has Scarlet later. Scarlet is going to move up to Zidane and cast Guidance. So, even more of a murder machine from Zidane.
Ooh.
All right.
And ETFOs.
And GTFOs, the bear emerges. All right, the bear casts off the net that was partially on it, roars. It was also technically taken by surprise, but it is no longer in a net.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, back to the top. Megan.
All right. Next. All right. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. They're probably not gonna move away from me. So I'm gonna like Okay, so strategically, where should I go? I guess I could try to finish this one off, because getting attacked by Helena might aggro this one.
I mean, they're already all aggroed.
Yeah.
They're all aggroed.
True. They're all aggroed,
well-
but like,
And anything within that cube, you have advantage on attacking, whether that is your attack or any attack of opportunity you have. I guess it depends on whether you want to take advantage of that or if you want to like stand in the way of the bandits advancing on the rest of us.
okay. Question: is this like ridge impassable or passable?
It's passable.
Okay, cool. So it's all decoration. Okay.
This is a random encounter map. It's just whatever's here.
All right.
Interesting.
Okay. So if I move over here, like I'll probably like, hang on. Who needs to get blocked? Okay. Actually, maybe I'll stand over here just for the sake of it. Like these guys in the square have to like move way around, like both me and Helena to get to the rest of you. So I'll come over. Yeah, I said I would remap the Twitch talk. Whatever. So advantage on enemies in the square. Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. That would be Alt.
That was just regular. That's weird.
That might have negated
Odd.
the disadvantage.
Bizarre.
Okay. Time to do this manually.
All right, just roll it again.
Yeah, just roll it again with the alt and
Yeah.
it'll roll, just another attack.
Oh.
All right.
Well, the first one was a 13.
Yeah, 13 would have hit.
Okay. So damage.
Yes.
Okay. What's the formula?
Well, it roll.
It doesn't do it automatically if it misses. So
Oh, unfortunate.
That's just the total it came
it was
to.
2d6, right?
Yes.
Was it plus anything or?
2d6 plus 3.
All right. Thank you.
Oh.
Damn, girl.
You crushed this one!
That's what we call a fine red mist.
He is destroyed on the smite of your great sword.
I love my job.
Yeah, you just continue your crushing war machine giant ways. The bandit leader looks up, turns, sees 3 of his men dead, and 2 are badly bleeding out. Men, I'm gonna capture us some. Fuck you, says the bandit at the back. And he got the arrow in his neck, so he is going to dash and run.
The most valid bandit.
Yep. So, the bandit that was pulled forward by a thorny whip. Oh, bloody hate druids! They stink like nature! And he is going to
Take a shower, hippie.
Yeah. And he is going to charge and attack with his scimitar.
These
not
guys
that.
Are just
Yeah.
These guys are just Captain Planet villains.
Yeah. Ooh, just
Why do they
barely.
have advantage.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't, but either way, he missed.
Rigged!
Yeah. Trill, you fly backwards out of the way of his sword swing. Alright. The bandit that was just breathed a cone of noise on and hit with a gust of razor wind is like, this is gonna be the coolest scars. I'm gonna show them to kids one day and they're gonna be like, wow, Granddad, where'd you get these? From fighting a bunch of people. Anyway.
So true, bestie.
So true, bestie. Anyway, here's a scar for you. Damn, he hits.
Hello.
And slices across your leather armor. It doesn't deal enough damage to deal a scar, but it did hit.
Oh, you bitch.
Alright, so the bandit at the back, he is going to turn around, crossbow in hand, and fire at the giant death robot that's been utterly destroying a lot of his buddies.
Good luck.
God. The death machine.
Oh!
Don't say it going up to
Why did you have
The first one was the crit. The
First one was the crit.
Anyway.
Oh, rude.
The rudest, but yeah. Yeah.
Yikes.
You shouldn't have wished him good luck. He just, like, bam, hit a vital spot in Megan's chassis. Ow.
Okay, do I need to do like the saving throw thing? Because
No, that's only for enemies. I use that rule in streams for enemies to speed up combat.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so the other bandit is going to move down, and he's going to fire at the other death machine, which is Zidane.
A much fleshier death machine.
Zidane, yeah, Zidane just pulls out his bow, shoots the other arrow out of the sky. You know, damn, that was legitimately impressive. Props for that. Props for that. All right. So, the bandit captain approaches the bear. Hold still, you bleeder! And draws his own nasty-looking weapon, and is going to attack the bear with a scimitar. Ooh,
Damn, girl.
and then a dagger.
Wow.
The dagger misses, but he manages to dig his sword right into the flesh of the bear, who roars in pain as he does.
Yikes.
All right, Tig.
Okay. Just do a little quick measuring real fast. I guess I'm gonna have to move up. Ugh.
I can't believe you have to go forward.
I know, it truly is super unfortunate. However.
Wow.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
A discordant, terrifying melody echoes through the air and worms its way into the head of the bandit leader. He freezes up and is like, "No, say the skeleton room again! Oh my god!" Run. All right. He runs as far as he can, which will allow the bear to make an opportunity attack, actually. So, bear.
Get him, bear.
Get him, bear. Alright, so that's that. And just double checking. The bear swipes at him with his mighty claws. Alright. The bandit captain can't use that reaction because he has to use it, so no reaction for you, sir. The bandit captain is struck by the mighty paws of the big bear and continues running.
I'm good.
Cool. All right, Nizip.
All right, see, good friend.
Yeah.
You like the scars, yes?
I do. Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Let's see how much you like that. Because that also gets sneak attack damage.
Oh,
Oh, it does.
Because he has.
oh, it's impressive. He says, just collapsing as you stab him through.
Yikes.
So much for grandkids.
Yep.
I'll reanimate. I'll come back to the dead and tell my grandkids I was stabbed by a dragonborn. It'll be so cool.
And,
Well, I like the dichotomy of deaths we've had in this session so far.
Sometimes you need a breather. Trill.
Sometimes. Yeah, this person in front of me is. Well, we'll see how it goes anyway. Since he's made this an up close and personal thing. Did you unselect? Okay. Can... Hello. There we go.
Hello.
All
Having
right.
a good time. Ooh.
So Trill pulls out a scimitar of their own and just hacks and slashes through the bandit who is already wounded and just takes him down immediately.
Yeah.
I don't know why you had disadvantage, but it did not matter. He is dead.
I don't know why I have disadvantage either. It's weird. I don't know what's going on. But either way, yeah. Get slashed, fucker.
He got slashed.
And then, I was going to, now that the threat directly in front of me is settled, I'm gonna do a little bonus action. What can I, target? Por favor. Some Megan heals.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. I have a healing word. Can I please use it?
Yes.
Because I'm a big freaking tank, but like taking 2 crits is not gonna be good for me.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. All
That's
right.
not good for anybody.
Yeah, wow, that's max healing from the healing word. You speak some ancient words of restoration, and like the wood parts of Megan start like reassembling, covering up the injured bit. They're not back to full, but they're looking a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm functional again.
Let's go!
Keep doing what you're doing, Megan. Take them down. And whoop.
All right, Nyx.
Okay, so this guy is in range, and by this guy I mean the captain. But I do like to imagine not on this like little mini cliff edge thing. Nyx is just sort of standing on tippy toe, reaching over with the staff, just like, okay, almost there, almost there, almost there.
Oh, almost got him.
On them. I'll get it. All right, so I drop concentration of fairy fire because everyone in that square is dead. So there's hex. That's only if I hit them. I don't know why that's still a disadvantage.
All right, so okay, 10 would have hit him.
Would've been,
Yeah.
yeah, it would have been a 16.
So that's like 1d10, right?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Where's the 10? Ah! No, not +4. Oh no, yes, +4.
Yes, +4. Because you have agonizing blast. Let's go. 1d10 +4.
Kerblam.
I don't have agonizing blast. I didn't take it.
Then why are you having +4?
Then no
The +4's from the
+4.
hex.
Oh, okay. Then I will just count the hex damage I already took because it's weird, and boop, 2.
Ooh. What I do have is Lance Lethargy, so his speed is now reduced by 10 feet.
Oh, I love the way you
Not
think.
the skeleton.
Incredible. Alright, fuck the skill.
Helena!
Helena, I believe can reach this guy up here.
She can.
Brilliant. She's gonna
Please ask for me.
Yeah. Alright, let me target. Cool. And then so it's ult to advantage.
Should be.
Hopefully. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, it looks like it turned it to normal, so
Alright,
ulted
I'll
again
roll
for, yeah.
There we go.
There we go. All right, so that is 9 slashing damage because great swords hit like a truck.
Cool. Where's the thingy? Great, I'll use the elemental wrath. Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Yes. Nice.
All right. And as she does so, the sword crackles with lightning and blasts the bandit as it does. He is electrified and immediately just like slumps over, twitching.
Yay, I did it.
That's what you get for trying to mess with the machine.
The machine. All right. Speaking of murder machines,
Zidane, it is time to obliterate.
Zidane, you must kill.
No child kill.
What?
Hell yeah.
Girl.
Well, that guy's mega dead.
Hell
Yeah, that guy is destroyed.
Zidane's her own personal little nuke. Fuck.
Damn. Never
Zidane.
mess with the longbow user.
Is this the
man.
fabled hydrogen baby?
All right, and Zidane moves closer, so it's easier to aim and kill. Spira.
Okay, so what is the range on the Windcutter bow?
The Windcutter bow. The Windcutter bow, as I look for it. I didn't put it down, but it would have the same range as a longbow. So.
Okay, so
Boy,
how much is that?
wonder who's in range of the longbow. Spoilers, it's everybody.
Longbow
God.
is 150, 600. So I think.
Oh yeah, okay.
Get the
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
away from Bellsborough.
You have the power in your hands. The power of longbows.
Ah, hell yeah. Gotta kill fast.
Come on, let me actually select it. Oh, wait.
Got a bow.
No, for frost's sake.
Shots do not hurt allied creatures. Wow.
That's awesome.
It's rad as shit.
No friendly
There we go.
fire.
Why? All
Oof.
7 wouldn't have hit either.
It's
Damn.
because we're depressed.
I'm not
Speak for
depressed. I didn't know him.
Oh, guess that's that.
All right.
Guys, can you lighten up for 5 minutes?
Yeah. Scarlet is going to move closer so she's in Cure Wounds range.
Nice.
The bear, let's see, how fast is bear? Bear is very fast. The bear is going to run off this way, and oh, there's a bandit in its way. That's an angry bear. That bandit's no longer fairy fired, so the bear just has regular multi-attack. Doesn't need it. It bouncing off the bandit's head.
Oh my lord.
And then just like grabs the bandit's body and starts mauling it, tearing it apart.
Yeah, get him, bear.
All right, Megan.
Okay, there's a guy running away. Time to check how far I can toss this javelin. Or the harpoon.
Yeah, thrown items 20 feet regular range, 60 feet long range.
Okay. Case.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Move up here.
Ah. Advance.
Target. Target locked. Initiating harpoon.
Get him.
Should just make sure this actually hits with advantage. Well, not advantage anymore, but
It's with regular.
Regular, yeah.
regularly.
Nope.
Huh?
Oh, the first one was the.
The first one would have hit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
16 plus 2 plus 2. So woo. 21.
And oop.
Okay, so
1d6 plus 3.
Respectable.
Respectable, yep.
Bad.
All right. You hurl a harpoon into the back of the slowed down, fleeing man, who is now looking very bloodied and very with an oh shit look on his face as he looks backward, sees all of his friends have been killed in like 20 seconds.
and there's a death machine barreling straight
There's a
towards
death machine judging after him. A woman who is on electricity staring after him.
Yep.
Yeah.
and a dragon.
And a dragon. So he just looks over, holds up his hands, and is like, wait, we can be reasonable about this.
Is he attempting to negotiate peace?
It looks like he's attempting to negotiate not being killed.
That works.
Ty's got that magic on lock, so it's like, what do you have?
I've got some gold in my pocket.
Does the bear look like it's trying to run away?
It does, yes.
Ah, nice.
Okay, excellent. In that case, Tig will sort of kind of shake the magic off their claws, like let it spark off, and just, I'm listening.
So my mission's clearly been a wash. My mates are dead. I give you what's in my pocket. We forget this happened. I go whichever way you people are not going.
But consider we kill you and get the gold that's in your pocket.
That
And
would
you
be
never do
rude.
harm to the environment again.
Consider, Nizip, however, we take the gold, well, rather, he graciously gives us the gold in his pockets, and, if we ever see him again, he perhaps owes us a favor.
Not a bad thought, but Trill does have a point that what's to stop him from continuing harming nature?
The lack of his crew, probably.
I mean, most of them are dead, and the bosses are not gonna like that.
The bosses.
The bosses, say more.
Oh, you don't know? You don't know of the crisscross
No.
fighting pit?
The what?
No.
Can't
At
say
this
we
point,
do.
Dag will start striding forward and actually talk to him. Oh, that is not spelled how I'd have expected. Thank you.
All right. I went ahead and ended combat since it looks like we're in negotiation mode.
Rad.
All right.
All right.
Why?
Okay.
Oh, I know it's not concentration, but just for flavor's sake, Ty will drop the compulsion of dissonant whispers.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I'll drop X.
All right. I'm taking us to the landing page, but you're still there interrogating the bandit captain, just for clarity's sake.
That's fine.
Right, crisscross fighting pit. It's always in need of beasts or, particularly strong warriors, to keep the matches interesting.
Immediately, Trill is not a fan of this information.
How much are these warriors paid? How does that work out?
You'd have to ask them at the pits themselves. For people who are retrievers like me, very well. Very, very well.
Well, in that case, Ty kind of sidles up to Megan and kind of taps her on the hip. That's probably the closest area, and sort of crooks down a finger. And
Megan
just-
leans down.
Yeah, whispers. You feel like making a lot of money.
God. Oh. Megan looks at the wound, at the grievous wound, at the previously grievous wound that she had sustained, and she stops. She considers for a moment, then she says, it could be something to keep in mind, but in your current state, maybe not yet.
Tag nods and sort of steps forward, raises a claw. You give us half your finder's fee, and you come back with plenty of fighters.
I can do that. Yeah. Let's see. He starts rummaging through his pockets, stops. 1 minute, I swear I'm not running away. Moves over to the corpse of one of his buddies, starts rummaging through his pockets.
promise.
Take your time, and Ty like jerks a claw back at Zidane. We can get you before you run.
Zidane has an arrow trained and looks very angry. Right.
Trill's keeping a sharp eye on him.
He pulls
Well.
out. He pulls a pouch that looks to be bulging with coins from his dead companion's backpack.
They pay you in advance, then.
This is what we were carrying for work expenses. Yeah.
How much do you get paid when you bring things back?
Depends on the value of the thing. The bear would have netted us like 50, 75 gold. Depends on the size of the bear. That one was pretty large. They handle the finances over there.
Tag like cocks ahead and like, you know, sort of like jerks their head back to Megan. How about we go back to your boss together?
He looks over toward Megan. Going to warn you right in advance, I have no idea how they would evaluate that.
Megan turns back towards like the pulverized corpses of his.
In fact, I should warn you, because I feel like if I do anything that looks like I would be screwing you over, I would get 2 arrows in the ass. There is bringing in beasts, and then there is compulsory fighting. So, I don't know if you want us to bring the big robot in as a beast, is the thing.
No.
Okay, that's different.
We'll talk on the way.
Belspira leans in. That is the opposite direction of our detour.
Ty kind of like... What's your name?
My name? Roberts.
Looks like his line.
Robert.
Does it look like he's lying?
Insight?
Sure. 5.
5.
I have gold in my fucking mind.
You've got gold on the brain. Yeah, could be lying, could be terrified. Who knows?
All you know is that you got those dollar signs in your eyes.
Listen. We'll take what you're offering now. We'll come back, and as a show of good faith, as my dear friend looks up at Megan, manager, we can maybe split a little difference. Sounds good?
Sounds like it ends in me living, so at this point I'm for it.
Perfect. Holds out a claw to shake.
Roberts takes it.
Great. Grabs the bag with the other hand and fucking takes it.
Cool. In the bag are 45 gold pieces and 30 silver pieces.
Nice.
All right, let's divvy that up.
Travel safe, and, you know, as a show of goodwill, Tig will hit him with some bardic inspiration. Make sure he gets home safe.
All right. Which way were you lot going?
Looks to Belspira. See if she thinks it's
Northwest.
worth it.
Yeah. Belspira points northwest. Right, good. Roberts turns and runs southeast.
Oh, bye.
No surprise there.
What I mean, a not nice man.
I can't say I'm a fan of the fighting pits, Belspira mutters.
Don't sound
You have
great.
experience?
Not in them, per se. More of the clientele that they keep.
As in...
I've only heard rumors. And the rumors I've heard is that it's not humanoids, let's say, that run the pits.
Interesting.
Oh.
Well, an inn is an inn, but Tag sort of like sighs, takes a step back, sort of like pats Megan on the hip again. It was mostly bluffing, obviously. You do not have to fight if you do not want to. There's no guarantee we even go that way.
Megan nods, just kind of like she, they were dealing with like a bandit leader. Like it's just kind of like we gotta say what we gotta say.
But if you ever do want to, I would be happy to be your manager.
Megan kind of like dims one of her lights as if winking.
Yeah.
Right. Well, as for other ways to make money, shall we continue onward?
Yeah.
Let's do
Think we
that.
shall.
All right. So, you continue your journey northwest. The hills get hillier, like steeper, rockier, a little bit more jagged. But before they can get too far into darker territory, Belspira stops, gestures towards the side of one particular piece of flat land, and points to a chasm in the earth that turns into a chute leading downward. There.
What is it? What caused it?
This was many, many years ago. Hundreds, if not thousands. History's a little hazy at the moment. Still recovering from the bandits. But during the days of King Nephimus, the hedonist king. Let me spell that out for you, real quick.
Thank you very much, Tyke, taking notes.
Nephimus.
Yeah. Yeah, Nephimus was not interested in the minutiae of leading, so what he had instead were councils, so to say, to lead the cities in and around the central castle. One of them, the ones in the council here, began to think of themselves as higher than mere citizens of the community, almost gods in a way. It didn't work out when an earthquake hit the town and buried them.
We love a good tale of hubris in this house.
You do indeed.
Poetic. Well, I'm convinced a society that thinks themselves as gods sounds good to me.
Right. Bring some torches. It's dark inside. And with this, Belspira affixes length of rope to a nearby rock, makes sure it's secure. Down we go.
Down we go.
Boy.
All right. You grab the rope and descend down a long chute into a central chamber. As you go down along the walls, there is a painted message. The paint color is faded, but it is written in common and written in like an archway formation. The common folk who do not entertain with wit and whimsy shall be stained so long as they are in our presence.
Jeez.
Ego, much.
Mm-hmm.
So, do not entertain by wit or whimsy shall...
I wrote it down in the chat.
Thank you. We stay so long as they are in our presence.
All right. So, you get to the end and touch down in a central chamber. It is domed with like an obvious hole in the middle that allows you to descend in through the chute. With 8 pillars around the middle chamber, and it is pretty beautifully painted, depicting scantily clad or straight up naked councilmen and councilwomen of various races floating in the clouds as if they are gods. There are 8 such people depicted, and each of them line up with the pillars.
Oh.
Hedonism.
Ooh.
I am slightly injured, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
We could take a breather or a short, perhaps, rest, one might
I-
say.
I don't trust dark places. Let's take a short rest.
I was
All
gonna
right.
short rest to get my
Yeah.
spells.
Yeah. Take a short rest. Go ahead.
Thank you. Yay. Ah!
Ah,
That is a whole lot of those, and I love it.
Tension.
I mean, you're taking a short rest, so.
Oh, it's great. That's true. Song of Rest.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was perfect to roll.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Ty going forward with the whole like, oh, Wit to Whimsy sort of starts playing like a patter song, like this sort of like it's like a sort of call and response sort of humorous song, because why not?
All right. Make a performance check.
Sure. I would love to. 25.
25. Nice. Okay. As you perform, you hear the sound of laughter emanating from the pillars. The like noblewoman and nobleman laughter. Oh, the kind rich people do when they're entertained. From this and from your knowledge of like magic and performance, you detect that hidden in each of these pillars is a magic mouth of some kind.
Ooh, fascinating. Yeah, I'll disperse this knowledge before everyone. And also explain what a magic mouth is for people who do not know.
Yeah. For those who do not know, a magic mouth is a piece of magic that recites a pre-recorded message upon certain conditions being met.
Oh wow!
So it has nothing to do with magical cannibal gods or whatever.
No.
No?
What are you talking about?
Megan didn't say anything. That was me.
That's just silly.
That's just silly.
Cannibal gods? Who ever heard of such a thing?
sounds fake.
Now, do we
Why?
all need to make them laugh, or is Ty doing it enough?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
$18. Cool. So, Tyke's performance managing to coax a chuckle out of the magic mouths is incredible, because typically they're pre-recorded. So, obviously there was some other, like, trigger that caused them to do that. But, given your knowledge and what you've read about magic and the arcane, magic mouths typically appear first and have something more to say than a laugh. So, you can try to entertain them, but there must be some other thing to trigger the magic mouths and get them to say whatever they're supposed to say.
Hi.
All right, first of all, it's dark as crap in here, so let's use one of these.
All right. Megan, you light up a torch and get some more light into the room.
Awesome. Let there be light, please. I'm not seeing it on my street. There we go. That's more like it.
I see in color again.
Mm-hmm. As a reminder, each of these 8 pillars lines up with a painting of one of the 8 councilmen and women in the room.
But they all laughed.
They all laughed.
Cool. Oh, the game's paused. I can't move.
That's weird.
Funky.
I've been having
Now
an
the game
issue
is
with
paused, I can't
moving
move.
my token.
There we go.
Okay, jeez.
Right. I will look at this pillar. I will
All right.
say hi. I will say hi to the pillar.
So, the southwest pillar. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. All right. So, you look at that pillar, and it lines up with what looks to be a half orc, with human being the other half of the obvious bloodline. He is depicted in a particularly strong, warlike pose, and the pillar is labeled Gran Warwood.
Ooh. Oh, so they're named.
Sorry, Megan. You know this name too, I guess.
Gran Warwood.
Apt.
Oh, thank you,
Right.
Megan. I didn't think I could read that for a second.
Megan holds up the torch so that Nyx can read it better,
Thank you.
and thus she also receives the name of the
Yeah.
guy.
All right. I will say the name and see if that gets a reaction.
It does not.
Hello, Gran Warwood?
Your voice echoes in the council chambers.
Oh. Doesn't look like they're up for a chat.
There looks to be some stairs over here.
Do you mind if I have a look? Belspira asks.
Go for it.
Of course.
She leans in, looks at the pillar from the side and from your angle. She steps back. Do any of you have a 10-foot pole?
No.
Not where it counts.
That I do.
I've got
Oh my God.
the staff. It's not really 10 feet.
Right.
No, it is not.
It is not 10 feet, but it is better than nothing. Would you mind giving this pillar a tap with it, please?
Sure. Bonk.
All right. You tap. The pillar glows. A mouth appears and starts speaking. A part of heaven, though it touches the earth. Some say it's valuable. Others, no worth.
Oh. What, a pot? Thank you. Thank you, because I would have screamed.
You already screamed at the keep calm and nobody explodes puzzle. I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Different
Good
to
one.
know. Good to know.
Sounds like a riddle.
Okay.
Hmm.
A
Yeah.
part of
Sounds
heaven,
like
though
they're
it
all
touches-
high off the smell of their own farts.
What?
What?
Not wrong.
Ty.
Pretentious. Pretentious thought of themselves as gods. Were you not listening earlier?
Oh, all right.
Megan lets out like sort of like a kind of like not like actual groaning, but like kind of like, you know how like when a machine's like parts kind of like kind of laugh, like kind of like a stuttery sound like that, as if laughing.
All humor is welcome in this house. Highbrow, lowbrow, midbrow, and so on and so forth.
Megan says she has no brows.
Part of heaven, though it touches the earth. Some say it's valuable. Okay, this might be a stretch.
Sunlight?
I'm thinking more rainbow because there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Okay.
Could be. We could check the other pillars too.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Sorry.
To my riddle first.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, fuck me. I mean, I think that's as good a guess as any. Ninx, I don't have any thoughts on it at this moment.
With the rainbow. Yeah. If you guys are cool with that.
We can try rainbow.
Could try
Rainbow,
it.
okay. Is it rainbow?
The pillar glows.
I did
Excellent.
it.
Nice one, little
You
one.
hear the sound of some kind of liquid sloshing and a glass vial of some kind being rolled through a series of chutes.
Elaborate ruins.
Elaborate indeed. Let's see the other pillars say.
All right. So, the pillar that you are by, Trill, it reads Eric Bonebrand, and the picture it is of this dude is fully naked and like nearly skeletal in form, but he's still painted as if he's like this heavenly angelic figure.
I see.
All right. Do you touch the pillar?
Sure.
Cool. You give the pillar a tap. Magic mouth appears. The root tops the trunk on this backward thing that grows in the winter and dies in the spring.
The root tops the trunk on this backward thing. Grows in the winter, dies in the spring.
It's an icicle.
Oh!
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
because like they drip from the ceiling, and like
Backward
that's
thing.
where the base is. That's where the base of the icicle is,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
it melts in the
it
spring.
And they sure do melt. Let's go with icicle.
All right. This pillar also glows. You hear the sound of more shuffling of some kind of vial.
Nice.
All right, I guess we just tap each of these sequentially.
Yeah. Seems like it.
Okay.
All right. So, are you going clockwise or counterclockwise?
Go counter.
Let's go counterclockwise since
Yeah.
Trill just Nix and Trill just did things. So like let's do the next one.
Okay,
Cool.
there's no order to this.
All right. With an 18 Arcana, you don't think there's any order?
Thank you.
All right. Move someone over to the pillar so I know who's tapping.
Oh, I could tap it.
Cool. Whoop. This pillar is of Findak Cloud Eyes. The picture is of a blind-looking halfling clad in bearskin, looking incredibly smug. Like, the rest of them are smug, obviously, because they made themselves look like gods, but these are the smuggest you've seen so far. In the meantime, Nizip, as you explore, you see a room full of bodies that have long since decayed to skeletons.
Wow.
Lovely.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything. I was waiting and just getting a better view of the map. I apologize.
No worries.
What was the name again, sorry?
Findak Cloud Eyes.
Cloud. Oh, that's just me.
Wow.
Yep.
They could have given themselves these names.
All right. So, you tap it. Magic mouth comes up. One tooth to bite, he's the forest's foe. One tooth to fight, as all raiders know.
Ooh.
One tooth to bite, he's the forest's foe. Tooth to fight.
An axe?
It could be an
Forest's
axe.
foe?
Yeah.
Or possibly a dagger.
Well,
I think
that's
it'd be an
something-
axe since
Yeah.
like it's
If it's for the forest, we need something that can actually like chop down trees.
Does an axe
yeah
have
that's
teeth?
meant. An axe has one blade. A wood cutting axe has one blade. So like
Well, I guess it doesn't specify there are two teeth.
yeah.
Yeah. But it's the same tooth. You could use it
Yeah, it
for
yeah.
Sounds
destruction
good.
or for fighting.
All right,
Sounds good.
Let's go with axe.
Oh.
More sloshing noises.
All right. Well, oh God, freaking ruler. Actually, I'm not crunch and celery anymore. I'm gonna come off push to talk. Hang on.
Go for it.
Got it.
All right.
Okay, no more needing to freaking. Okay, well, I guess since Trill is going.
You can move to the next one in preparation.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Jill, you tap the next one. This is a pillar for someone named Rashari. She looks to be an old orc ranger. Also clad in bearskin pelts. The magic mouth opens up and speaks. 30 white horses on a red hill. First they champ, then they stamp, then they stand still.
What is teeth?
Keith. Yeah.
This is not Jeopardy!
Oh, we could be in jeopardy if we get one of these wrong, so.
You could.
True.
Alright.
All right. Okay, and then Megan, you touch the northeast one. This one is particularly interesting looking. It is for someone named Zamrugo, and as you look up, that is an ogre, a female ogre, in the armor and dress of a paladin, who, yeah, you're not aware of many ogres who look fancy, but this one definitely does.
Wow.
Respect.
All right.
That's one fancy looking ogre.
That's impressive. Whoa.
All right, what's the riddle?
Ripped from my mother's womb, beaten and burned, I become a bloodthirsty slayer.
A placenta. No. Sorry. Eaten and burned, I become a bloodthirsty slayer. God. Yeah, babies can be tough.
So that's a boss baby right there.
Yeah.
Not my final answer.
Ripped from my mother's womb, beaten and burned, I become a bloodthirsty.
Something
Oh,
that
wait a
is
second.
forged, maybe metal.
Beaten and yeah,
Or a
sword. A sword,
Or
perhaps.
sword, yes.
Sword.
A weapon.
Oh yeah.
Oh. I was thinking of something.
Because like when you mine the iron, that's ripping it from like the if you consider like the earth its mother, like you're ripping the iron from
Yes.
its womb.
And to beat and to burn is to forge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do something.
Oh,
And then
okay.
obviously you slay with swords. Like Megan would know.
Oh, yeah.
Megan would know.
Beaten and burned. Okay.
Megan turns slowly towards the pillar and says, "Sword."
A jet of colored liquid sprays from the magic mouth, covering Megan. Laughter is heard.
Huh?
Iron. The answer was iron.
Iron.
What?
Oh,
we went a bit too
Become.
micro. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Another step.
we went a bit too micro.
Whoops. That makes sense actually.
God damn it! I said iron.
Oh, we were so close though.
Yeah,
You're so
you're so close.
You okay, Megan?
She does not. She can't see her face, so she does not know.
So,
All right.
Megan, you blink, take a look over yourself. You appear to be covered in wine.
Ah. Megan comments about how those kobolds would probably really prefer to be down here.
True. North by northwest, please.
All right. You tap north by northwest. This is for Ananice. Another very smug-looking woman. This one appears to be of tiefling and orc descent. She is making the Ojo-sama pose and laughing in this painting.
We appreciate a power move.
All right. The magic mouth here says, alive without breath, as cold as death. Never thirsty, ever drinking. All in male, never clinking.
Fish. That's the Lord of the Rings. That's the Hobbit puzzle. That's one of the Hobbit riddles.
That's
It's
that's
That's one of fucking Gollum's riddles. Yeah. Same with the
I'm like,
30 white
this
horses.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I was like, that one's from something.
Yeah.
So, if you know that one, I'm just gonna go ahead and, so, the next pillar,
West by northwest.
yeah. This is of Tomur Tongan, a dwarf, it appears, with a very, very elaborately braided beard. You can see some, like, daggers amongst the braid in his beard, too. This dude is, like, jacked and militaristic in his pose. And
Metal.
And his magic mouth speaks, a box without hinges, key, or lid, yet golden treasure inside is hid.
Eggs. Egg,
Egg.
singular.
Oh, wow.
Egg. Delicious egg.
Egg.
I'll have you an egg in this trying time.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then the last pillar, which Belspira was standing by. She'll step back if anyone else wants to touch it. Is Huzim Roha. This is a completely naked looking human of decent build, making some finger guns with the loot strapped across his back. And the facial structure and hair of basically JFK.
Whoa!
So
Naked John F. Kennedy with a loot?
Naked John F. Kennedy is a bard. Mm-hmm.
Love that.
All right. So the magic mouth opens and speaks. This darksome burn, horseback brown, his rollick high road roaring down, and coop and comb in the fleece of his floam, flutes and low to the body falls home.
Wordy.
High road.
Yeah, thank you. That was longer than all the rest of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coop and in comb, the fleece of his foam, flutes and low to the body falls home.
Rollick.
It's and low to the body falls home.
Sorry, the fuck is a rollick?
Architecture, one of several concentric rings of masonry forming an arch.
Is there a coop, comb,
Or a brick laid
fleece?
on edge, especially as a header.
Maybe it's a farm animal.
Yeah, that seems to be how it is going. Low to the body falls.
In
Okay,
coop
hmm.
and comb, the flutes and low to the body. Is it a saddle, maybe?
A what?
A saddle? But
Could I try and make like a int check to do the whole like puzzle clue thing?
Sure. I just
nice.
did one for Helena too, so go ahead.
Thank you. 10 average.
10. All right. So, this one is obviously wordier than the others.
Yeah.
But to the body means probably it's something that you think it might be something that gets ingested.
Oh. That's on burn horseback brown. His bottle high road rolling down and coop and comb fleeces. Oh! Could it be beer or ale? Boom.
Oh, yeah, burn, like alcohol or something
Yeah.
like that. Maybe.
Yeah, it could be.
The fleece of his foam. Yes, ale.
Yes.
The head
Yeah.
on the ale when it just
It would be
pours.
horseback brown, says Helena.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay.
Very smart. Perhaps.
Oh, thank
Beer?
you. Is it
Yeah.
ale? Yay!
We did it.
Fuck yeah.
All right. One more sound of sloshing.
Sloshing.
Slosh.
Does anything happen?
Nope.
Okay.
Well,
Taps
just-
the pillar and taps my pillar again. Taps Megan's pillar again.
A magic mouth appears. One riddle, one answer.
Oh, but please.
You can't argue with the magic mouth. They are pre-programmed.
So, just so you guys are all aware, in the northeast and northwest corners, there is a bunch of dead bodies that have been here for a while.
Oh.
Megan,
Don't seem to have any care taken with them. They're just piled in there.
I see, says Belspira. Well, dead or in some other chamber we haven't looked at. Those riddles had to have accomplished something, so... Up for a little dungeon crawl.
Yep. Might as
Why
well.
not?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Oh.
And with that, we are gonna call it for the night.
Yay!
Bye.
All right.
Take a moment of silence.
To our boy.
To our boy. Yeah. Rest in peace, Sir Casmos. You were a hero. And also, we saved a bear in your honor.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all so much for watching. Tune in hopefully next week. Maybe next week. I will let you know, because the Wednesday right before that, something big's happening in my life. It is private, and I don't want to share it on Twitch, but I can share it with the casting crew later. Until then, just keep an eye up on my Twitter. That's where I will announce if it's go or no go.
All right.
We're going to head into the post show now to just hang out, or just leave instead of hanging out. But thank you all once again for watching. Thank you, my casting crew, for playing. We'll see you next time on D6 Tricks, Legends of the Wildlands. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.